What did the left eye say to the right eye? Between you and I, there's something smelly. All right, friends. So today our lesson is going to be, actually this whole week, the lessons are going to be a little bit different. So I have a book. It is a huge book. It is Little Kids' First Big Book of Birds. So we have these in the classroom, and obviously we are not in the classroom. So it's going to be making our lessons a little bit difficult to do. So we're going to do something different this week. So with this book, look how thick it is too. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so I read this entire book. It took me like an hour to read, but I broke it up into about 15-minute sections. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna listen to the book, and we're just gonna keep a running record of all the birds that are in the book. So in this first video, what we're gonna prepare our composition notebook. So go to your composition notebook, please grab it. Let me pull up my projector camera so that way you guys can see. All right, so on my projector, in my composition notebook, grab your composition notebook. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to the next available page. We are going to label it, I guess it really doesn't need a date because we're gonna be doing this probably over the next few days. So I'm just gonna put we'll just put, it says Little Kids' First Big Book of Birds. Let's just do Big, B-I-G, book, Big Book of Birds list. L-I-S-T. This is going to be a list. It's going to be a running record list. So Big Book of Birds list. So I'm going to put number 1. So the first bird we're going to see, it's not going to be until 9 minutes into the video. So what you are going to do is you're going to watch the video, and what's going to happen is you're going to double check how many birds that you wrote down. So I will show you. Let me stop sharing the screen. I'm going to go to this screen. That is not the screen. Let me see. Google. Let's go to Google. I'm going to share. This is not the screen that I want. Stop sharing. Okay, so what you're going to do is listen to the book. You are going to then write down all of the birds that you hear. So like I said, pulled up the video. This is today's first section of the book. So in the book, it doesn't quite talk. It's like the introduction. I'm gonna mute it. So it's the introduction. I'm just skipping over the video. It doesn't start telling us about birds until about 9 minutes in. And the first bird it talks about is the rainbow lorikeet. So with the rainbow lorikeet, I'm going to write that down on number 1. Rainbow lorikeet. Rainbow lorikeet. So each day I'm going to post, let's see, so like for today, I'm going to write down all of the birds that I see from 9 minutes until the very end of the book. I want you to listen to the whole book though, the whole section at least. And then tomorrow's lesson, I'll show you what birds I wrote down so you can add to it before you add on to your next day's Big Book of Birds list. All right, friends, so you have your composition notebook. Hold your composition notebook. Watch the video beneath this one because it is the Little Kids' First Big Book of Birds, part 1 out of 4.